In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 6, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Red Sox versus Detroit Tigers. A pair of American League teams looking to get things going in a positive direction take the field to open a series in the Motor City. The Boston Red Sox are on the road as they open up a 3-game series with the Detroit Tigers Thursday afternoon. Boston closed out a 3-game set at home against the Pirates, hoping to avoid a sweep as they were dropped 4-1 in the middle game of the series Tuesday night. Detroit finished their 3-game road set with the Astros on the road Wednesday afternoon looking for a sweep. The Tigers downed Houston 6-3 in the middle game of the series Tuesday night. In the season series last year, the Red Sox held a 5-1 advantage, including a 3-game sweep at home in the most recent series June 20th to 22nd, 2022. The Red Sox are 7-19 in their last 26 road games and 6-14 in their last 20 Thursday games. The Tigers are 5-1 in their last 6 home games and 2-7 in their last 9 overall. The over is 5-2 in Red Sox last 7 overall. The over is 4-1 in Tigers last 5 overall. The Red Sox are 7-3 in the last 10 meetings in Detroit and 5-0 in the last 5 meetings. Both pitchers were brutal in their season debut, and one has to think there is some positive regression to the mean coming. Boston has had awful pitching so far this season, and that is something that is going to have to change if the team has any hopes of making noise in the tough American League East. Sale has dealt with injuries and poor outings the last few years, and his first start of the year against the Orioles didn't inspire confidence. With that said, the Tigers, even with 2 straight wins over Houston entering Wednesday, isn't a lineup that strikes fear in the hearts of opposing pitching staffs. Chris Sale needs to prove he can return to the pitcher we're used to seeing, but this is more about fading the Tigers. The Tigers have no offense to speak of, and this was an issue last season as well. It's hard to back a team that finds scoring runs as difficult as pulling teeth. Expect a better outing from Sale as he keeps the Red Sox in the game until the Boston Bats break through and carry the visitors to a victory. Give me the reasonable price with an ace-caliber pitcher on the bump. So the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. Boston had opened the season with 4 straight overs before recording their first under of the year on Tuesday night. The Red Sox have averaged 6.8 runs per game on the season, which was good for second in the majors entering Wednesday. Of course, the bad news was that they were 28th in the pitching department, as they allow an average of 6.8 runs per game, giving them an average total of 13.6 runs a contest. Detroit has seen the overhit in 3 of their first 5 games of the year. The Tigers are tied for 24th in runs per game, while ranking a dismal 25th by allowing 6 runs a night, for an average total of 9.2 runs per game. Both pitching staffs have struggled giving up runs, which likely puts this game's score past the total number. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Blue Jays versus Kansas City Royals. The Toronto Blue Jays play the Kansas City Royals on the road Thursday, which will complete a 4-game series between the two. Toronto defeated Kansas City 4-1 on Tuesday night after losing to the Royals Monday night in the series opened 9-5. Kansas City opened the season with 3 straight losses before defeating Toronto on Monday, but lost its 4th game out of 5 when falling to the Blue Jays by 3 runs on Tuesday. The Blue Jays are 22-10 in their last 32 road games and 6-1 in their last 7 during Game 4 of a series. The Royals are 1-5 in their last 6 home games and 1-7 in their last 8 overall. The over is 6-0 in Blue Jays' last 6 Thursday games. The over is 9-4 in Royals' last 13 overall. The Blue Jays are 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. The Blue Jays and Royals cap off their 4-game series on Thursday afternoon. While much of the league has postponed due to bad weather, it looks like a sunny and mild afternoon at Kauffman Stadium. Kansas City took the first game in the series series on Monday, but the Jays have taken the next two. Toronto sends Kevin Gausman to the mound, and Jordan Lyles will take the ball for the Royals. From a pitching perspective, this is a massive advantage to the Blue Jays. Gausman is one of the better pitchers in the league, and he threw 6 innings in his first outing, striking out 7 and allowing 3 runs, none of which were earned. Lyles, on the other hand, is a replacement-level arm, but he did have a strong start against Minnesota last week. 5.1 innings, 1 earned run. I suspect the Blue Jays will touch him up for more than that, and I expect Gausman to lock down the Kansas City bats. Gausman should be the premier pitcher on the mound here, and he'll look to make solid work against a struggling Royals offense that recorded just 2 hits in Game 3. Lyles hasn't been known for his strikeout ability, and if the Blue Jays continue their solid eye for the ball, they should be able to rack up the hits yet again. Kevin Gausman looked sharp in his debut, and the Blue Jays offense is off to a strong start. The Kansas City Royals can't put together offense, and it's a major concern through 6 games. It's hard to back a team that's been shut out in 50% of its games up to this point. So the Toronto Blue Jays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Kansas City is a solid 9th in team earned run average at 3.8, and the Royals are 29th in runs scored at 14, which is an average of less than 3 runs per game. The total has finished under in 17 of the last 21 games that Toronto has played against a team with a winning percentage of less than .400. The total has finished under in 5 of the last 8 games that Kansas City has played against a team with a losing record. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants vs. Chicago White Sox. The White Sox play host to the Giants in the finale of an interleague series, where they have split the 2 games. The Giants won Game 1 of this series but lost Game 2. The club is 2-3 on the young season and has flipped wins and losses in their first 5 games. The White Sox have won 2 of their last 3 games, and with the win in Game 2 of this series, they are back at the .500 mark. In the 2 wins in their last 3 games, they gave up 3 runs in each one while being rocked for 12 runs in the Game 1 loss to the Giants. San Francisco is 14-6 in their last 20 games overall and 11-5 in their last 16 road games, while the under is 10-2 in their last 12 road games against a team with a losing record. Chicago is 3-7 in their last 10 interleague games and 3-9 in their last 12 home games, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 home games. The Giants lost Game 2 of this series, and they have lost 7 of their last 9 interleague games. On top of that, they have lost 6 of their last 7 games facing the White Sox. Their lineup has had issues early this season and in 5 games have already been shut out twice. They struggle at the dish in this game facing Lynn, who was decent in his first start of the season but great in his lone outing facing the Giants last season. Wood will be making his first start of the season, and the White Sox will not light him up but get to him for some runs. So the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. The Giants have had issues at the dish early this season and in their 5 games have been shut out twice. The runs will not be there in this game facing Lynn. He was decent in his opening start, and last season in the lone one against San Fran, he pitched 6 scoreless innings in a Chicago win. Wood will be okay in his first start of the season, but he and the bullpen will give up some runs. However, with the White Sox giving up few of them behind a strong start from Lynn, under the projected total is our full game total pick. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started.